What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando, Florida for Thursday, May 31st, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Morgan Freeman has demanded a retraction and apology from CNN on Tuesday after the network published a story with several allegations of sexual harassment against the actor. Freeman's attorney, Robert Schwartz, told Vanity Fair that he sent a 10-page letter to CNN that provides the network with, quote, objective evidence, including videotapes and on-the-record denials by the claimed victims that the alleged incident that gave rise to the story never happened. The statement continued, in choosing to ignore all of the evidence that we presented, CNN has confirmed our concerns about its reporters, its lack of oversight, and in gross misconduct in unjustifiably attacking Mr. Freeman. The CNN story was co-written by reporter Chloe Milas, who claimed Freeman made an inappropriate comment that was sexual in the nature when she was covering the press junket for the film Going in Style. Milas' story included the incident and says it would inspire her to find other women who may have been victimized by the actor. Schwartz goes on to say that Milas had an agenda against Freeman and lacked, quote, the requisitive impartiality and objectivity to fairly cover the story she was chasing. Schwartz says under those circumstances, CNN should not have allowed her to write it. Schwartz's letter pointed out that one of the alleged victims, Tyra Martin, an entertainment reporter in Chicago who has interviewed Freeman several times, said she was never a victim. She told TMZ, CNN totally misrepresented the video and took my remarks out of context. CNN defended its reporting and blasted Schwartz. The network said the unfounded accusations made by Mr. Freeman's lawyers are disappointing and are difficult to reconcile with Mr. Freeman's own public statement in the aftermath of the story. CNN stands by its reporting and will respond forcefully to any attempt by Mr. Freeman or his representatives to intimidate us from covering this important public issue. Jamie Foxx will portray comic book anti-hero Spawn in a new film written and directed by the character's creator Todd McFarlane. McFarlane is also producing the feature with Jason Blum of Blumhouse Productions, Variety reported. Spawn, who first appeared in his own series published by Image Comics in 1992, is a former member of the CIA Black Ops team. After he is murdered, Spawn makes a deal to become a Hellspawn warrior who possesses increased strength, speed, and the ability to teleport, shapeshift, and heal. Actor Michael J. White first portrayed the character in a 1997 film for New Line Cinema. An HBO animated series also debuted in 1997 that ran for 3 seasons. Fox said in a statement, after a few years back, I flew out to Arizona to meet the man behind one of the most incredible comic book characters in the universe, Todd McFarlane. He was taken aback when I told him with the enthusiasm of a young child that more than anything I wanted to put my name in the hat to embody his beloved character Spawn. I told him no one would work harder than me if given the opportunity. Well, the opportunity is here. I'm humbled and ready to transform. And to top things off, the young Jason Blum is lending his brilliance to the project. Time to be great. Hashtag Spawn. McFarlane said in an interview with Deadline that his Spawn film will not be an origin story, that he plans to make a trilogy, and that the character will be a man of a few words. McFarlane said, if you want to see something creepy and powerful where you go, just what the hell was that? I'm not going to explain how Spawn does what he does. He is just going to do it. We'll eventually do some background if we make a trilogy, but that's not the first film. The first film is just saying, do you believe? And if you believe that, that's good, because I'm hoping to take you for a long ride with this franchise. Angelina Jolie and Elle Fanning reunite Tuesday in the Maleficent 2 set. Fanning shared photos on Instagram with Jolie from the set of the Disney movie. Fanning will reprise Princess Aurora, the daughter of Jolie's Maleficent, in the new film. One picture shows Fanning standing in front of Jolie with the actress's Maleficent horns lined up behind her head. Another snapshot shows Fanning and Jolie laughing as they pose for the camera. Fanning captioned the post, it brings your mom to work day on the Maleficent 2 set. Fanning has nothing but praise for Jolie in an interview with Elle published last week. The star said being reunited with Angie is pretty cool. She's just a powerhouse on set. The way that she works, she has this power and respect around her. She added, she's a working woman and a mother, and that's an example that is such a great one for me to see. You can do it all. The original Maleficent, inspired by Sleeping Beauty, and opened in theaters in May 2014. The sequel will co-star Michelle Pfeiffer, Ed Sierkin, Juno Temple, and Chiwetel Ejiofor, and has yet to set a premiere date. Julia Roberts will present her frequent collaborator George Clooney with the AFI Lifetime Achievement Award, the American Film Institute said Wednesday. Clooney, a double Oscar winner, will be honored June 7th at the 46th AFI Lifetime Achievement Award Gala Tribute at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood. The event is scheduled to air on TNT June 21st. Roberts and Clooney have shared the screen in Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and Money Monster. He directed her in Confessions of a Dangerous Mind and produced her film August Osage County. Clooney's other movies include Suburban, Gravity, Serenia, Michael Clayton, Up in the Air, Good Night and Good Luck, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Batman and Robin, and One Fine Day. He also was a cast member of the television medical drama ER. This Is Us has already filmed part of its series finale. Series creator Dan Fogelman discussed the show's future Tuesday at For Your Consideration Emmy event with Milo Ventimiglia, Mandy Moore, and the other This Is Us stars. Fogelman said, according to CNN, our writers and I know where it ends. We have a path for each season of the show. We always had a plan. We didn't want to get stuck. He added, I already shot pieces of the final scene of the series. This Is Us was renewed through Season 3 in January 2017 ahead of its Season 1 finale and completed a second season on NBC in March. Fogelman says he doesn't expect the show to ever overstay its welcome. He said, we have a story to tell and we want to do this the right way. Ventimiglia, who plays Jack Pearson, captured a selfie with Moore, Chrissy Metz, Justin Hartley, Suzanne Kalichi Watson, and Chris Sullivan at the event. Sharon K. Brown joined his co-stars via satellite video. Moore, who portrays Rebecca Pearson, tweeted Wednesday, love this group with my whole heart and evidenced by my goofy smile. Thanks to all who shared the evening with us last night. Hashtag This Is Us NYC. This Is Us follows Jack, Rebecca, and 3 children, Metz, Hartley, and Brown, in multiple timelines. The series will premiere a 3rd season in the fall. Thurman will star in a new Netflix series. The 48-year-old actress will play Nancy, the mother of a heart donor in the supernatural drama Chambers, according to a press release. Chambers follows Nancy as she forms a relationship with the recipient of her daughter's heart. The recipient becomes consumed with the mystery surrounding the daughter's sudden death and starts to take on her characteristics. Lee Rachel created the series and will serve as an executive producer and co-showrunner with Alexa Cooper. Oscar-winning actor Leonardo DiCaprio is producing a docu-series called Grant for the History Channel. The 6-part program is based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning author Ron Chernow's biography of the same name. Chernow is also a producer on the project, which follows Army General Ulysses S. Grant through some of the most high-profile events of the 1800s America. The Eli Lear, the channel's executive vice president of programming, said in the news release, Grant is one of the most brilliant yet flawed figures in U.S. history, and Chernow's extraordinary biography has transformed our understanding of him at the deepest level. This documentary will look at the Civil War and Reconstruction through the intriguing lens of Grant, and we look forward to bringing Chernow's fascinating portrait of this president to life. DiCaprio is an environmentalist activist who has starred in the films The Revenant, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Departed, The Aviator, Gangs of New York, and Titanic. He is also the founder of Appian Waves Production, and Jennifer Davidson serves as the president of production. Jamie Dornan and Matthew Rhys, who both recently finished working on popular franchises, have found their next project. The 50 Shades of Grey actor and the American star have signed up for roles in the BBC's 3-part drama Death and Nightingales. The Little Women alum Anne Sakeli will play the female lead in the miniseries, which is due to start filming in Northern Ireland this summer. Alan Cubitt is writing and will direct the small-screen adaptation of the Eugene McCabe's 19th century Ireland-set love story. Rhys said in a statement, I've been a huge fan of Alan Cubitt's work for many years, so I'm thrilled to have been given the chance to work on Death and Nightingales alongside Jamie and Anne and return to the BBC. Netflix said when filming is underway in Vancouver on its movie Always Be My Maybe, starring Ali Wong, Randall Park, and Keanu Reeves. Directed by Nishaka Khan, the film is set for a 2019 release. It will co-star Michelle Buteau, Vivian Bang, Karen Sony, Caroline Yee, Daniel Day Kim, James Satel, Lyrics Bourne, and Susan Park. The synopsis reads, childhood sweethearts have fallen out and don't speak for 15 years. They reconnect as adults when Sasha, now celebrity chef opening a restaurant in San Francisco, runs into Marcus, a happily struggling musician, still living at home, working for his dad. The old sparks are still there, but can they adapt to each other's world? Wong and Park co-wrote the film with Michael Galacco. Meanwhile, Rhys will soon start work on the hitman drama John Wick 3. He is also prepping to headline a third movie in the Bill and Ted franchise. Wong is known for his stand-up work in Baby Cobra and Hard Knock Wife. Randall Park's credits include Veep and Fresh Off the Boat. Backstreet's Carrie Underwood, Dan and Shay, Florida Georgia Line, and Jason Aldean have joined the lineup to perform for the CMT Awards show in Nashville on June 6. Little Big Town is hosting the event at the Bridgestone Arena that will be broadcast live on CMT. News release for the cable channel said Tuesday. CMT also revealed today that country music's loudest night is about to get louder with two star-studded collaborations, including country icons Dierks Bentley featuring Video of the Year nominees Brothers Osborne, as well as CMT's Performance of the Year nominee Darius Ruckert featuring Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, and Charles Kelly. Also set to take the stage are previously announced artists Blake Shelton, Chris Stapleton, Kelsey Ballerini, Luke Bryan, and Sam Hunt. Kelly Clarkson, who hosted the Billboard Music Awards Gala this month, will premiere her rendition of American Woman at the CMT Awards. Nicki Minaj, the Migos, Janelle Monáe, and others are set to take stage and perform live at the 2018 BET Awards when it airs on June 24th at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. LMI and HER will also perform, BET announced Wednesday on Twitter alongside a promotional video. More performers that will also be taking the stage will be announced at a later date. James is set to host the event that recognizes singers, actors, and athletes across multiple categories. DJ Kelly leads with 6 nominations, including Album of the Year and Video of the Year, followed by Kendrick Lamar with 5. South Korean boy band BTS fulfilled a dream Tuesday when it's debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. The K-pop group reached number 10 on the charts for the week of June 2nd when its new single, Fake Love. BTS is the first K-pop group to appear on the Billboard Hot 100. South Korean singer Psy previously reached number 2 on the charts with Gangnam Style in 2012. BTS member Suga have voiced hopes in February of appearing on the Billboard Hot 100 for the first time. The 25-year-old singer said, "Our goal for this year is to enter the Billboard Hot 100 charts, and personally, I want to collaborate with other artists and release my own music." BTS also topped the Billboard 200 albums charts on the week of June 2nd with its album Love Yourself Tear. The album, which debuted May 18th, includes Fake Love and 10 other tracks, including a new collaboration with DJ Steve Aoki. And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of June 2nd. Number 10, BTS with Fake Love. Number 9, Ariana Grande with No Tears Left to Cry. Number 8, LMI with Booed Up. Number 7, Baby Reha and Florida Georgia Line with Meant to Be. Number 6, Lil Baby and Drake with Yes Indeed. Number 5, Zed Maren Morrison Gray with The Middle. Number 4, Post Malone featuring Ty Dolla $ign with Psycho. Number 3, Drake with God's Plan. Number 2, Childish Gambino with This Is America. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of June 2nd, Drake with Nice for What. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1930, Clint Eastwood is born. Best known for his fans for one of the most memorable screen incarnations, San Francisco Police Inspector Dirty Harry Callahan. The actor and Oscar-winning filmmaker Clint Eastwood is born on this date in 1930 in San Francisco, California. With his father, Eastwood wandered the West Coast as a boy during the Depression. Then, after 4 years in the Army Special Service, Eastwood got to Hollywood, where he had his first start in a string of B movies. For 8 years, Eastwood played Rowdy Yates in the popular TV Western series War High, before emerging as the leading man in a string of low-budget spaghetti westerns directed by Sergio Leone. Fistful of Dollars in 1964, For a Few Dollars More in 1965, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in 1966. All 3 were successful, but Eastwood made his real breakthrough with 1971's smash hit Dirty Harry, directed by Don Siegel. Though he was not the first choice to play the film's title role, Frank Sinatra, Steve McQueen, and Paul Newman all reportedly declined the part. Eastwood made it his own, turning the blunt, cynical Dirty Harry into an iconic figure in American film. Also in 1971, Eastwood moved behind the camera, making his directorial debut with the thriller Play Misty for Me, the first offering from his production company, Maleficent. Over the next 2 decades, he turned in solid performances in films such as The Outlaw Josie Wales in 1975, Every Which Way But Loose, 1978, Escape from Alcatraz in 1979, and Honky Tonk Man 1982, but seemed to be losing his star power for lack of a truly great film. By the end of the 1980s, all 4 Dirty Harry sequels, released from 1973 to 1988, Eastwood was poised to escape the character's shadow and emerge as one of Hollywood's most successful actor-turned-directors. In 1992, he hit the jackpot when he starred in, directed, and produced the darkly unconventional Western Unforgiven. The film won 4 Oscars, including Best Supporting Actor for Gene Hackman, Best Film Editing, Best Director, and Best Picture for both Eastwood. He also found box office success as a later-in-life action and romantic hero in The Line of Fire in 1993 and The Bridges of Madison County in 1995, respectively. As a director, Eastwood worked steadily over the next decade, making such films as Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil 1997, Absolute Power 1997, and most notably, the crime drama Mystic River, for which he was again nominated for Best Director Oscar. The following year, he hit a grand slam with $1 Million Baby, in which he also starred as the curmudgeonly coach of a determined young female boxer played by Hilary Swank in her second Oscar-winning performance. In addition to Swank's Academy Award for Best Actress, the film won Oscars for Best Supporting Actor for Morgan Freeman and Eastwood's second set of statuettes for Best Director and Best Picture. In 2006, Eastwood became the 31st filmmaker in 70 years to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Directors Guild of America. That year, he directed a pair of World War II-themed movies, Flag of Our Fathers in 2006 and Letters from Iwo Jima in 2006. The latter film, which featured an almost exclusively Japanese cast, earned Oscar nominations for Best Picture and a 4th Best Director nomination for Eastwood, his 10th nomination overall. Off-screen, Eastwood has pursued an interest in politics, serving as a mayor of Carmel, California from 1986 to 1988. He was married to Maggie Johnson in 1953, and the couple had 2 children, Kylie and Allison, who co-starred in Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, before separating in 1978 and divorcing in 1984. Eastwood has also had long-term relationships with the actress Sandra Locke and Francis Fisher, with whom he had a second daughter, Francesca. He married his second wife, Dina Ruiz Eastwood, in 1996. Their daughter Morgan was born the same year. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, May 31st, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.